bringing a level of trauma-informed care to people, recognizing that this is serious trauma.
Next tonight, one of the movers and shakers behind a mission to restore trust within the Catholic Church unveils a new set of reforms. The call for action and transparency all sparked by the clergy sex abuse scandal.
And tonight, 7 Eyewitness News senior reporter Eileen Buckley gives us a first look at the 68-page report.
The discussion I heard in the various work groups and in the sessions we've had at Canisius here suggests that there is a significant level of anger and frustration out there that has to be addressed.
Canisius College President John Hurley is a member of the movement to restore trust. He says this report was generated by 150 people who met over 4 months. They examined transparency, accountability, and greater involvement of women and laity in the Buffalo Diocese. One of those recommendations calls for hiring more sex abuse investigators. Hurley noted there have been missteps by the diocese in reporting names of priests accused of abuse.
How can we get to a point of more complete disclosure so that people feel that the information is out there?
Sarah Shiley, who is now 47, says she was abused repeatedly by a Buffalo priest between the ages of 7 and 14. She says it was first reported to the diocese in 1994, but the priest remained at a church until his death in 2006. His name was not on the original list. It was finally added last November. She says she's pleased to see one of the recommendations calls for counseling and trauma-informed care to victims.
That's a good thing, but they could write all of this, they could write 100 pages, but if they're not going to follow through with this, then it's all for nothing.
I suspect that when the window opens for the Child Victims Act in mid-August, that we're going to have a clearer picture of this, even without voluntary disclosure by the diocese.
Other recommendations in the report call for accountability of bishops and lay people involved in selecting and monitoring bishops. The diocese responded with a statement saying it's committed to reviewing the recommendations through the Joint Implementation Team. That team is already working to study, prioritize, and address the recommendations. We've put a link to the full report for you at WKBW.com. Eileen Buckley, 7 Eyewitness News.